Good afternoon and welcome to today's weekly marine weather briefing. My name is Amanda Reinhart and I will be talking about what's currently happening today and what to expect through the weekend and into early next week. The first thing I wanted to point out is we are not expecting any gales or tropical cyclones over the next 5 days, and there is no very large swell expected. So let's take a look at today's surface analysis. There are a few key features that are interesting that I want to point out. There's this cold front that's north of our area that will be slowing down as it approaches the northeast Florida coast. There's also a couple troughs in the Atlantic and the Gulf of Mexico that are focal points for convection. Otherwise, it's a pretty quiet map. And let's take a look at the tropical weather outlook. As you may have noticed, the tropical weather outlook now goes out to 7 days, and currently there are no new tropical cyclones expected over the next week. Taking a look at what to expect for tonight, in general, it's going to be very quiet. We've got some moderate to fresh winds in the Caribbean with seas 4 to 6 feet, and then we've got some fresh winds out in the central Atlantic with seas to 8 feet. So let's take a look at Friday's forecast. We've got fresh to strong winds in the south central Caribbean with seas to 8 feet. We also got moderate to locally fresh winds with seas to 8 feet. And then as that cold front really slows down and lingers north of our area around here, we can expect some swell up to 8 feet. And then by Saturday, things really start to quiet down. We've got some fresh winds in the south central Caribbean with seas less than 8 feet. We also got moderate to locally fresh winds in the central Atlantic with seas less than 8 feet across the entire basin. And then by Sunday, once again, same thing, we're looking at a pretty quiet pattern with some locally fresh winds and seas to 8 feet in the west central Atlantic. By Monday, we're looking at winds becoming moderate to fresh again with seas to 8 feet, particularly in the west central Atlantic. And then by Tuesday, you see a cold front beginning to approach the region here. Seas are still less than 8 feet in this region with some moderate to fresh southerly winds and seas to 8 feet. Just hitting on the summary again, we are not expecting any gales or tropical cyclones over the next 5 days, in addition to no very large swell in the region. This concludes your Tropical Atlantic Marine Weather Briefing. Our next briefing will be Sunday, May 21st. Until then, have a safe weekend.